Hey guys, welcome back to Java Code Analyzer by Mac. Before we start, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to be notified for the next videos. So let's get started. So for today, we have taken the program that is to find the smallest number in the array. Okay, here I have taken the array guys where I have used integer array A and I have declared few numbers. So the main goal here that we are trying to achieve with this particular program is to find the smallest number in the array. Okay, this is the array that we have taken. So you might say that it is very simple that finding the smallest number in the array. So as I am trying to see this numbers, so I could easily say the smallest element in this array is 4, which is present at first index, right? So, okay, correct. The guessing is correct that if we are trying to find the numbers with the help of array, the smallest number with the help of array will be found by using the index, right? But what will be the case if I have received a different input tomorrow? For example, I have received the input like this, where 4 is placed here and the 10 is placed here. Will our logic work? That we are trying to find with the help of index that is present at 1, it will give me 10, which is not the smallest number in a particular array that we have taken. So that is not best approach guys, because we have to write the code in a way it should be dynamic enough to take any kind of input that a user gives, right? So for that we have to try some different logics so that we can try to achieve the smallest number with any given input for that matter. Let me try to just add the same array with the help of Control Z and try to keep the original array that I had taken. So this is the original. So that there are different logic guys that we can try to use in order to find the smallest number in the array. But the simple logic that I'm trying to use is is sorting the numbers in the array. That would be an easy way, right? If suppose we are given an array in any fashion and we have sorted that particular array with respect to some logic, then it will be easier for us to identify the smallest number or the largest number, or the first largest number, first smallest number, anything for that matter. Correct. So let me try to sort this array in some sorted fashion, whether it might be an ascending or it might be a descending. Again, sorting can be done in multiple ways, but the simplest approach that I'm using is with the help of tree set, right? The tree set here will help us in giving the sorted array. Okay, so I have declared the tree set. Tree set is basically a class which is present in collection, and it is basically the default behavior of tree set is to store the data in some sorted fashion. By default it will store the data in ascending order. So let me try to take the tree set as the class and let me try to store the values as we are using integer. So let me try to take integer as the data type, and let me try to declare the tree set. Tree set is present under util package. So for that, let me try to add this particular import statement. This is the reason that I'm seeing the error here, guys. So let me try to add java.util. So this java.util.treeset is basically a package which is present in collection, and treeset is basically a class which will help us in in arranging the elements or the numbers that we have taken in ascending order. Will this directly give us the array of numbers that we have taken in ascending order? No. We have to first insert the elements. That is, whatever the integer elements that we have taken in the array, we have to insert into the tree set. So for that, we have to iterate the array, right? So the iteration of the array can be done with the help of for loop. Okay. This is the for loop that I have taken. Now we might have the question that the for loop is we have taken, but from where to start? We have to start from index 0 and we have to go until the last element that is present. So this is 0, this is present at first index, this is present at second, similarly third, similarly fourth. So I'll take like this, int of I is equals to 0, I lesser than 4 and I plus plus. But today we have this 5 elements. As index starts from 0, so I'm taking the 4, but it starts from index 0. But tomorrow if someone tries to give me more number of elements in the array, then this particular 4 will not work for that matter, right? So for that, instead of 4, what I'll try to use, I'll try to use the length which is present inside the in array. So basically length is a final variable, guys, it is not a method. Okay, so this will help us in finding the length of the array, no matter how many elements we have inserted in the array, right? So we have to start from index 0 and we have to navigate till here. So for that reason I have taken a dot length. Okay, so our for loop is ready. The next step is we have to insert the element inside the tree set. So for that we have to use ts. Ts is the reference variable for the tree set dot add. Add is the method which is present, which we can use to insert the elements in the tree set. Now what is the variable, guys? The variable is a of I, right? A of I is the number, or A of I is the element which we will be getting from array and we are trying to insert into the tree set. Okay. So once we are done till here, we will be getting the elements in the ascending order, right? So let me try to show you that how finally once we have added all the elements inside the tree set, the elements look like. I'm just trying to print the tree set. So let me try to print the tree set here. So we could see that we have got the elements in ascending order. Is our array sorted? Yes, our array is sorted. So now we have got the sorted array, that is 4, 5 in ascending order. Now it is simple. We have to just identify the smallest number. The smallest number is present at index 4. Okay, so let me try to. So this is I have just used to show you guys that how we can try to sort an array. But now we have sorted, but how to identify the smallest element, right? We can tell that this is sorted, but we have to print the output as the smallest element, right? So for that we don't have any method as get inside the tree set class. We don't have any method for that. Okay, it is not present even with the collection concept. So for that, the approach that we can use is we can just try to convert the tree set into an array, which can be done with the help of two array method. The two array method will help us in converting the tree set into an array. So now we have converted into an array. Now the logic is simple. We can go with index and we can print the smallest element in the array, right? So now we have converted into an array and we could see that we have got the sorted elements, right, in ascending order. As the tree set will be help us in giving the elements in ascending order, so we have used tree set just to sort our array. So now once the array is sorted, we can use index and we can try to print the smallest number in the array. So let me try to do that. So let me use system.out.println and let me try to give some message like smallest element in the array is, let me try to give and let me try to add that. So how we can do that, guys? We can do that is we can use the index. So array is the reference variable and at what index we will be getting the smallest element? We will be getting at index 0, right? So now once if we execute this line of code, we will be getting the smallest element in the array is 4. If you want to find the largest element, what will be the case, guys? We just have to replace the index 0 with length minus 1. Array dot length minus 1. So this will give us the largest element in an array. So I've just changed the message. So let me try to print. So here you can see the largest element in the array is 12. Now if someone asks, print the second largest element. So what should be the case? The case is second largest element will be present at what index? The second largest element will be present at length minus 2 index, right? So let me try to print. So I've changed it. So I've added length minus 2. Now let me try to print it. See here you can see the second largest element in the array is 11, right? So this is how we can try to find the smallest, largest, or second largest, or second smallest element inside an array. It's very simple logic, guys. So let me try to show by debugging, and let me try to add the debugger here, and let me try to add the breakpoint here, and let me try to debug. So debug as Java application. So let me try to show you the variables that we have taken. So we have taken the array A, which has all these elements, right? The 10, 4, 12, 5, and 11. So this is the array elements. So TS is the tree set, which contains nothing because we have not added any elements inside the tree set. So for that, the tree set is empty for now. So now let me try to add each element inside the tree set. So let me try to insert first element. So first element I have inserted into the tree set, which is here you can see that the 10 has been inserted. So now the tree set will help us in giving the sorted order with respect to ascending. So let me try to add the second element. So now you could see the first element which was 10 before, now it has been changed to 4. So the first element will be 4 and the second element will be 10. Okay. Similarly, it will try to sort the elements that is present inside array. See, you could see that we are getting the sorted order of the arrays. So this is how we can try to achieve the sorted array with respect to tree set. So it is very simple, guys. Now if someone asks to find the second largest, the second smallest, the minimum element or the maximum element inside an array, we just have to sort the array and we have to use the index in order to print whatever the ask that has been asked with respect to an interviewer. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and please do subscribe and click on the like button.